Very little action in large caps the last few days. There is like a small little fluctuation that's happening in small caps, but essentially what's been happening, and this has been happening a lot, is that, minus like a couple of the morning pushes, you're really getting a lot of just range. Like, first of all, this is nearly impossible to trade for the most part, right? So this is, when you have like this much range, there's not that much you can really do. So you've got like chop, 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 right? And so that's like, for this is why, you kind of like, when you see this kind of action, you got to really just pretty much leave for the day. Like, you make your shreds, trade the range a little bit, and then that's it, right? Like, there's not much else you can do. But in general, like the NASDAQ is sitting right on support now. We're due for a slight oversold bounce. After that, we don't really know what happens, but we are due for a slight oversold bounce, and we'll start to see like what comes out of that. We really don't know. The only action has been in Chinese stocks, but these fucking things, sorry for the swearing, are gapping up all over the place. And so it's going to be really, really, it's really hard to chase these, right? So like, if you see this, Billy, this is probably the best stock in the market so far in terms of, right, liquidity and volume and all this kind of stuff, the combination of things. But the big hairy Indian butt of this is that, right, like now it's gapping up 8%. These things always are the go-to on what? Red to green plays, right? They're the worst on trying to trade them on gap days. Red to green, perfect. They'll do them every single day. Not red to green, they won't. So you got to be a little bit careful of this. Let me see this APRN, Jason. I don't know. You take a shower. Good Lord. It's bad enough you've been making those weird workout videos in your garage. Now you're buying this stuff. This is disgusting. Take a shower, dirty boy. Guys, never trust a man from Michigan. I'll just tell you that right now. They're hunters, like Jason. He spends his day eating venison, but he doesn't call it deer. Like, he's so haughty-taughty about it. That's a Michigan thing. He's so haughty-taughty about it. He's like, I eat venison. It's like, no, that was a deer, you disgusting bastard. That deer had a name, and it was Bambi. All right? Hey, Nick, what's going on? How you doing? Yeah, sorry I was late. I had internet troubles. Destin, Florida, it's like Iraq over here in terms of infrastructure. Yeah, let's see. NVIDIA, junk, right? So let's take a look at these gappers over here. First of all, let's dig back through. This PHVS. So this is a small cap bomber, right? You get just a pretty tiny float on this for the most part. It's got 7 million shares in volume. This is probably like small caps because of RMED. They're starting to heat up slightly. I wouldn't say a lot, but like they are starting to heat up slightly. You do have a break over the 50-day moving average here. This is not a heater because you're sitting right at resistance, but this is the type of name that, usually would go. Your biotech, you've been beaten down, right? You're like 30-40% off. It was $30-40. It's already like worked all the way back. And you got 7 million shares of volume. Like, this is usually the type of thing that goes. I don't like trading small caps in this market. It's just, if you don't like deer, why do you wear all that camo, Jason? Jason sits in his office and wears camo pants, camo hat, camo hoodie, sweatshirt, and then like it says his like company name on it. That's what Jason does. No, Nick, I do got Cox, yeah. Cox Cable, not the other one. I mean, I got both, but yes. Sienna. Ooh, this is earnings. Hey, this is earnings and possibly a break. I'd add this. You know what? This is an earnings play. Let's see if that holds up. Momo. Ooh, Momo's got earnings. Now this I like. Hello Group posts lower adjusted earnings, revenue issues, whatever, right? You've got a range break here. This is the right sector. This is a Chinese stock. Chinese stocks they've been acting good on earnings, even bad earnings. If this can hold this kind of 6 level, do an ORB, or it pops up, does a quick pullback buy, this, I think, is our stock. Let's add that. Hi, Nick. Yeah, hit me up. 517-974-1480. We'll roll out. Yeah, I'm in Miramar Beach. I didn't open it yet, Tarun. You didn't even put in like a little ice box. It came in room temperature. Just kidding. All right, Chinese stocks. See this? The C-Web? This is telling you that Chinese stocks are about to go, but man, the 9% gap is really, really tough to trade. So this is the hottest sector in the market. BABA, PDD, all of these things, right? But they need a pullback. You can never chase Chinese stocks on a gap up. They're only red to green. So the C-Web looks hot, right? So this is the China Internet ETF or whatever it might be called. It is the hottest thing around. But the big hairy butt is always don't chase them on the gap. So, frankly, we'll have to wait these out. This has been our moneymaker for the last, 2 weeks, give or take. But they've always been open and weak, and now they are not. So we'll have to kind of be mindful of these today. They're too strong to fade, but they never work on gap up. So definitely we'll keep an eye on those for later. Yeah, see this LI, like how it's breaking range right here? Like these are hot, but you just can't chase them up. So we're in a tricky spot on those. Yeah, 517-974-1480. We roll out tomorrow. Now this, man, I fucked this thing up. I had this like so many times yesterday. These guys got a bankruptcy rumor out, so this thing's been getting shredded. Watch around 375. If it breaks under, I mean, you probably actually have more lows in that. They're going to throw out some rumors. Hey, we're getting funding. We're doing this. They'll probably throw out some stuff like they'll have their PR lady like on a sandbox being like, oh, Warren Buffett's going to buy it, this kind of stuff. But I think this is whatever pops we have. I think we just try to shred this thing back down to zero. I'm actually really surprised there haven't been more bankruptcy type of plays like this. Like you would think, like besides Carvana, there's got to be a whole host of companies in this market that are probably like bloated pigs. I would definitely add this. Man, I can't believe this thing gapped up right into resistance. Not only did they gap up, but they all gapped up right into resistance too. It's fucked up. That ain't right. We deserved this move right here. Yeah, let me see Netflix, buddy. Yes, I would keep this on your long list. If the market bounces, this is probably top of the list. You've got a flag pattern here. You got 9 EMA curls for the girls just coming right up under the kitchen. That's pretty hot. That's top of the list right there. I do think if we need a short, coin is like right at the spot. Look at the hourly chart here, right? So about 41 and 50, you've got a sweet spot here. Like if it breaks under this, man, this thing's about to get dusted. It's going to get dusted pretty fast. So let's keep an eye on that. Who said that? Samka, you ugly, but you got good ideas. Good job. I like it. What else? What else? Hey, Mr. Terry, what's going on? Yeah, this is the top short. I think Netflix is probably the top for the longs. Whoa, 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 whoa. And we'll see if these Chinese stocks pull back. Oil, oil's a bit in the dumper. So it is up 1.5% just because it's oversold. But on a long-term basis, oil is a short. When everybody starts talking about oil, that's when it's usually done. But if you look on the chart, oil, natural gas, like all these kind of things, these are done. Like they really are. Let me see. Gotcha, Nicky Craddock. Well, I got you, buddy. Yeah, so oil, I would fade all the pops on oil. It needs more than one day here, but like a couple days, we fade the shit out of oil. Hey, Matt, what's going on? All right, cool. Let's do this. I'll be in the boom boom room for at least a couple hours. I plan to, if the sun comes out, I plan to beach stay with I got all my employees here for the last few weeks, building some new classes or whatever they're making me do. So if the sun comes out, I'm getting out of here and we're having a beach day for the most part. So let's try to make some passion, Jason style, 3 minutes of fun and we're out. No, I'm just kidding. I'm probably an hour or two I'll trade today and then I got to get going. We're doing this Jason style, top tick style.